very good day to Doctor and my fellow friends. Today I'm going to present about chapter 4, which is International Trade Documents. Before I go further, I would like to elaborate the title first. As we know, international trade means international business which is cross-border in more than one country. Document means something which is documented or printed, even sometimes in soft copy, which is used for the purpose of the business as an evidence or the proof. So to summarize the title, international trade document means documents which is used in international trade for the proof of the business. Usually, international trade require a lot of documents compared to the domestic. Usually, the issue documents depend on type of goods, method of payment, mode of transportation, as well as destinations. Based on four of these elements, they usually issue the documents. In each and every document, there must be specific details that will be stated by the exporter or seller, or even sometimes by the importer for the purpose of the other parties. And it is common in international trade, they are issue more than one original copy for the purpose of international trade. Before I elaborate further about the documents, I would like to show you a short scenario for the purpose and also for the importance of the documents. Let me show you first. Hello, KJC Trading. Hello, I'm Miss Susan from VNC Company. Yes, Miss Susan, how may I assist you? Just I received the goods that I ordered lately, but it seems like insufficient quantity. Is it? Actually, the one I ordered and requested in PO or the purchase order is totally different the one I received. I received only 20 quantity, but I ordered 40 in total. It's okay, just hold on. I will recheck with the same purchase order and I will get back to you. Yeah, sure. Hello, Miss Susan. Yes. Yeah, I already found the purchase order. The one, that one you ordered lately. Yeah, the quantity is accurate as you stated just now. Actually, my staff used the previous purchase order to pack your goods. It's okay, just let me notify my staff again and I will resend the balance 20. I will resend you the balance 20 goods as soon as I can. And yeah, we apologize for our mistake. It's okay, that's fine as long as you found the purchase order and the right quantity. So I will wait and I will notify my staff as well. Alright, thank you. Okay, thank you, Miss Susan. Okay, just now in previous video, we can conclude that what is the importance of the purchase order or delivery order, and also what's the importance of the documents shortly. And also now I'm going to elaborate further about the importance of the import documents. First and foremost, import documents used to determine the tariff value of the goods. The second thing is import document used to determine the value of the goods itself. And third is it can prevent inappropriate goods to import from the outside countries from the exporter. And lastly, to prevent cheat or fraudulent from the exporter. Example of the import documents such as certificate of inspection, certificate of pre-shipment inspection, certificate of origin. On other side, export documents. Export documents is also used as one of the tool in international trade for the purpose of the specification of the goods, quantity of the goods, country of origin as well, and also to ensure the information of the goods accurate as the shipment. So the example of the documents including shipping order, certificate of the manufacturing, packing list, as well as the export license. The third one is transportation document, which is one of the important tool in this chapter and also for the international trade. Transportation documents also including bill of lading, charter parties, certificate of certification, certificate of free sale, and transportation documents give a clarification about how to prevent the dangerous, how to protect the goods, and how to ensure the goods do not fall under any type of risk. Besides original documents, we also have electronic data interchange, which also is known as a soft copy of documents sent through the digital media. For nowadays, it's most of documents sent through the online in international trade. It also consists of advantage and disadvantage. Advantages including it can reduce the cost, also reduce the wastage of the papers, also reduce the time of the waste of the time, as well as can easily and in the blink of an eye we can get the exact information from one country to another countries of the goods. And other side, it also can become sometimes is for the small company it become the most expensive method, and sometimes it also can like some of the trading partner don't want to take the goods from them because they are already advanced from the other companies. So there are the disadvantages of the electronic data interchanges. In overall, I can summarize that this chapter is one of the important tool in international trade as well as in logistics for the purpose of the businesses to run the business in international level. We can't get a proper informations for the businesses. So I can say that document also become one of the marketing tool nowadays. That's all from me. Thank you.